Şengün passes to Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
He's off on the first. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Here's the mayor coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They're outside. The Rockets with the new 14. Here's Şengün. Even after two offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Bulls have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Vucevic, it's good on the putback.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Martin. Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
The mayor, no good. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kicks the ball. Pass to the mayor. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And the mayor gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Rockets with the ball, trailing by 4. Porter dishes to Smith. Houston moving it around. Back to Porter. Smith outside.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Şengün kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Goes up with a strike. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Pass to the mayor. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. The mayor's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Jamison against Smith. Misses off the right eye.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Dishes it to Porter. The pass to Martin. Passes it to Green. Şengün with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. There's Porter with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Here's Martin. after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you. Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Smith, the pass to Martin. Here's Porter. And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Houston. The Bulls leading by 9.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, their defenders have a chance of keeping them in front.
And Greg, one thing about that lightning speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
The first free throw is good.
And I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to throw when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Houston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Control from outside. Porter finds Martin. Pass to Şengün. Can they get it? Outside for Martin. Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
From deep. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from the Mayor. The Mayor's got 13.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And the pass to Martin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's his second foul already. That's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Pass to the Mayor. Lets it go from deep. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And there it is for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Bryant. Oh, Van Vliet. Smith inside. DeRozan defending.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. And the Rockets making a change here. Hilliard's checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. To stop the run. A shot off that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Ball no good. Rockets trail by 15. Pass to Hilliard. The three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the Mayor. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Hilliard. 8 points his last outing. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 17, and the basket is good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the Rockets with possession here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Green. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Van Vliet. Now the pass to Hilliard. There's Green with the 3. Ball with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
To the inside, Hilliard.
Chicago foul. Zach LaVine. First personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Chicago leading by 18. Passes the ball to the middle. Dedmon trying to break free. Shots good by the Mayor. 21 points for the Mayor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Green. He's coming off the 19-point game against Indiana.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's the Mayor. Ball with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Poke loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. LaVine with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Misses from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Count that one.
So off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Rockets shooting alarming 21% to get things going here. Off the run, and Green slams it in.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Here's the Mayor. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. The Mayor's got 25 points. Left side, Bryant. Over Dedmon. Dedmon with the block. And that's it for the first quarter. What's been a very lopsided game. It's the Bulls running away with this one.
The Bulls.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Kevin Porter is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Count it.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now Porter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. VanVleet wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The bull shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Dosunmu, the pass to the Mayor. And that one drops. The Mayor's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Porter finds VanVleet. Bounce pass Smith. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. Rebound by Jamison. Jamison's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions. But that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
It's Porter outside. Porter can't get that one to fall.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Porter kicks to Martin. Porter passes to VanVleet. Trying to end the drought, and that's 2 points on the way. VanVleet's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, tricky play by VanVleet to beat the close coverage, slipping past there for the finish.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Setting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Mayor in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was all business. He finished with 49 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a trip.
Substitution.
Deciding to change it up. White against Porter. Pass to Hilliard. Outside, Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 9 points.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
White the pass to the Mayor. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Porter kicks to Hilliard. Porter looking it over. To the wing on the left. And it's Houston with another.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Levine passes to the Mayor. Here's the 3. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. There's the pass to Hilliard. Porter against White. Now here's Green. T right on him. Passes it to Hilliard. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Houston, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
At the line for Houston.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Porter passes to Hilliard. Outside, Green. A 3-ball. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's the Mayor. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
A top. Your Rockets 35. The Bulls 73.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. The Mayor having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The Mayor is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Jamison in at the 4. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. They're great bloodlines.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Outside, Green. Martin with it. On the wing, Porter. 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Pass to Jamison. Over Martin. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Green, no luck. Inside. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
The assist.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Porter finds Smith over Jamison. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Porter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Vucevic. And no good. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's the Mayor, covered by Smith. And he lays in the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Pass to Porter. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Porter's got 10 points.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's the Mayor. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The pass to Green. Outside, Martin. Back to Green. Nice defense from the Mayor.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Up top, Porter. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Shots good by the Mayor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Outside, Porter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession. And it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Lonzo Ball.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops, throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
VanVleet finds Martin. Back to VanVleet. They double-team VanVleet. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. The Mayor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
Green's such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Dosunmu. He's got 5. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to the Mayor. Oh, Vucevic in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick-and-roll set.
VanVleet kicks to Şengün. The feed to Martin. From deep, Green. Offensive rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Oh!
Number 1.
Mercy, mercy me.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And the layup falls. Green's got 12 points in the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. It's deflected. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by VanVleet. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Now here's VanVleet, guarded closely. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. And in this era of player movement, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
He had a nice open look right there.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's the mayor. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Hilliard. Here's Martin. Pass to Smith. There's the three. It's rebounded by the mayor. The mayor's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
That's a 2 from Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, fourth team foul.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And he makes the first. Bryant is checked in for Martin. And then for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dosunmu. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's the pass to the main.
2 minutes remaining.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Smith. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 10 points for him.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. The 3. Rebound collected by Levine. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Van Vliet against Terry. Chalk up 2 there. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Passes to Williams. And here comes the break. Here's Hilliard. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Terry.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Jamison's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The mayor. Good. That's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Great. He's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Houston making a switch. Porter's checked in. For Chicago, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The free throw off from the mayor. The Rockets shooting just 31% in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hilliard, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The mayor, no good. And Vliet deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them to.
108.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Thomas Bryant, Jae'Sean Tate out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Hilliard in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
White against VanVleet. And there's the drive. Shoots over White. VanVleet can't get it to go. And Chicago's shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's VanVleet. Pass to Hilliard. White against VanVleet. Pass to Hilliard. Wing shot on the way. And it's in off the backboard.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Shots good by the Mayor.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And here is Tate. Pocket 6, and Terry over to help. Tate, the pass to Hilliard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The pass to the Mayor. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs.
So not getting the calls you might expect. Also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the player.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Houston. The Bulls also changing it up. Mike Muscala comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for the man. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Christopher, the pass to Garuba. Another miss by Houston. Chicago is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Dosunmu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Back to Tate. Just 5 on the clock. The turnaround jumper. The shot. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They host the Clippers after this game. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Pass to Tate. Here's Garuba. He's covered by Muscala. Garuba the pass to Hilliard. Here's Christopher. Now Tate. Terry covering. Lets it go. Tate, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And White kicks to Terry. Back to White. Pass to Dosunmu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Tate the pass to Fernando. Here's Christopher. Another miss by Houston. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 15-5 run. Dosunmu's shot is off. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now, here's Tate. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws again.
You know, for a guy who went undrafted, Jae'Sean Tate made a name for himself really fast. Took him 2 years to break in the league, and there's no looking back now. He's really established himself as a quality player in the NBA.
First one falls for him.
And love hearing about guys like Tate. They don't give up on their dream no matter how the draft goes.
Yeah, that's always inspiring to see. And uplifting. I mean, I know Jae'Sean. Tell you what, his energy, his defense, his scoring punch now, which he's refined, qualities every team would want to have.
That one misses. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Pass to Dosunmu. Hands it from downtown. Dosunmu's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Lets a floater go. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball.
Here's Hilliard. The 19-footer is on the money. Hilliard's got 9 points here in the second half. Well, Chicago has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And the pass to Dosunmu. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Christopher. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Dedmon's got 7 rebounds in the game. White the pass to Dosunmu. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Now Tate passes it to Hilliard. Fires it up. Off the left rim and out. Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Martin with the bucket.
Man, they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Fernando. Out to the wing. Here's Hilliard. Here's Garuba. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garuba's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not really making an effort on the offensive glass this half, and seeing fewer second chance opportunities because of it.
Here's Dosunmu. White the pass to Muscala. 5 on the clock. Here's Dosunmu. The shot will not fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Christopher. Pass to Tate. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Outside, White. The pass to Martin. He kicks it to Dedmon. Outside, White. Fires from 18. Again, Chicago.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And a one-sided season series this has been. In the final game of the year between these two, they end up doing everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the Rockets.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Mayor.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
And here is Dosunmu from the corner. Bucket is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Tate with the ball. Over Martin. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.